Hello, welcome to Season 2 of Dormality. I'm your host, Tyler, along with the new co-host.
Hello, my name is Alex.
Yes. Promoted from special guest to full-time co-host.
I'm promoted. I feel good,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, it's because we live together now. We
Yeah,
really
I
have a
know.
choice.
It was
I
kind of
You're
forced.
stuck with each other.
can't get rid of you. And then that's Cole.
This is Cole. He's here sometimes. He just kind of barged in. I don't really know what he's doing here, but he's here. He's here.
Yeah. So this semester and this year, kind of, I guess this season on here, we want to kind of have it feel like a reboot almost. We want to put more thought and more feeling into this. Last year was kind of just a way to have fun. We still want to have fun. We've got a lot of things planned, but we want to.
No joy is allowed on
No
this
joy.
podcast.
No
We are
laughing.
filled with hate and malice.
Yes, spite is there as well.
Ooh, some spite. I'll take
Yeah,
some spite.
just a little bit of spite. But no, we just have more of a structure this year. We're gonna have guests. We're gonna have more topic based instead of just ranting. We're gonna have more of a flow. I'm gonna pass it over to Alex and let him kind of introduce himself.
All right, so my name is Alex. I am a we're sports major, very into music and all that. Very into tech, which is why we've got this whole setup right now. Look at a beautiful 60 FPS. Can we get a wave from everyone to show them that? Look at all those pixels you're seeing. For our audio listeners, we are just kind of moving around, kind of just vibing. New mic, new camera.
That's something that's new. We're on YouTube now as well.
We're on YouTube, and what is our name on YouTube?
Pretty sure it's just the Dormality podcast.
Yeah.
But there's nothing uploaded yet. It's until this video gets uploaded, which will be at a later date. So I'll put it on the Instagram when it uploads. I'll probably try to link it as well.
Yeah.
But as always, we are also on Spotify, Apple Music, or Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I'm pretty sure we're on Amazon Podcasts as well, and Google Play Podcasts.
Ooh.
Anywhere you can get
coordinated
podcasts, you can get us. Yeah. That's our neighbor. Our first topic today is the movie of the summer. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Alex, and then we're going to go to me, and then we're going to go to Cole. We're going to list the movie. We're going to say why we thought it was the best movie of the summer. And yeah, we're just going to discuss our points, and we're going to want to hear what the other guys have to say. So, Alex, take it away.
Alright, so I have a really bad habit of never watching anything as soon as it comes out. Like, you know,
Yes.
Tyler. We've had a lot of conversation where it's like, you really haven't seen it, man? Like, I have not watched The Office. There is probably my biggest,
We're working on
deepest,
it.
darkest
Oh, no,
sin.
trust me, I haven't either.
See? I'm
What?
I'm alone.
I haven't.
Okay, well, we're working on it.
We'll figure that out. We'll get that
I would
figured
like
out.
to
We
point
got all
out,
the
before we get
screening.
into the whole movie thing, you have now seen Stress Relief.
Mhm.
Oh gosh. Diversity Day.
Yeah.
You've seen quite a the named episodes, the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of the good ones. So I'm getting there, guys.
He's getting there.
But
We're getting there.
We watched this movie, I think like 3 or 4 days ago. I loved it. It was a great time. My favorite movie this summer was Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
The
Big difference.
Suicide
Big
Squad.
Big
difference.
difference.
Less Jared Leto. But
But the first one barely had any Jared Leto either.
that's true. But I mean, look, I will admit I am a sucker for just a fun movie. As much fun as listening to like some deep, intricate, lore-driven movie like an Uncut Gems and stuff like that is.
Ooh, yeah.
I just want a fun movie. And I think especially for the summer, Suicide Squad really delivered. I
That
mean,
was really good.
It was a great movie.
I adore its like actual development of side characters.
Yeah.
Like I love how it gave like Shark Guy, Polka Dot Man,
King Shark.
genuine
King
characters.
Shark, the Nahui.
I don't remember names, man.
And
Audio.
New dumb friend.
For
New
the
dumb
audio
friends.
listeners, we just lifted up our hands.
Yeah. It was good. I also really liked the Suicide Squad. It would have been my number one, although shortly before we left last semester, I saw one in May that I kind of wasn't really expecting anything, and I think that's why I loved it so much. I was expecting Suicide Squad to be awesome because I love James Gunn.
Oh yeah.
But-
James great.
I wasn't really expecting much out of the movie Nobody.
Oh, which one was that?
I don't think you've seen it yet. We'll watch it
No.
later.
I haven't seen it either, so we'll watch it.
Yeah, we can watch as a group. Anyway, I really liked it. It's Bob Odenkirk. Do you know who that is?
No.
Has ever watched Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I know
Yep.
of it. Yeah.
So he's Saul, the the lawyer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And in this, he plays like this dad, who I guess used to be like an assassin. But like, you know, it's just a normal. He's a nobody. Like, he basically does nothing all day, takes out the trash, and the whole first like 10 minutes of the movie is just a repeat of the first like of his week, and it goes over and over and over again throughout the week. And then all of a sudden, you know, crap hits the fan, as they say.
Yeah.
And like everything goes crazy. It's from the same directors as the John Wick movies.
Oh, so it's like that.
So it's like a bunch of really awesome choreographed action.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's kind of what you get with like the directors of John
Basically,
Wick.
the way like girls feel about The Notebook is the way I feel about this movie. Like it gets me in all the right places.
Oh my gosh, we have to watch something violent. Let's watch
God.
Naughty.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Gunfire.
Gunfire. It's my favorite.
So yeah, that's my movie. I'm gonna say Nobody. Suicide Squad is up there though. I love the Suicide Squad.
It's definitely a good movie.
I loved it.
What's yours,
I
Alex?
love Nanawe. I love Nanawe. He's a favorite character, you know.
Yeah.
And
All right, what's your choice? Movie of the summer.
for me, it's gonna be Luca.
Oh,
okay.
Disney.
I forgot Luca came
Luca
out
was
this year.
great.
this
I
summer.
thought Luca is. This is probably one Disney movie that I've watched that's like more new, but I've watched it multiple times.
Okay.
So it's directed by Enrico Casarosa.
Ah.
So there's been controversy of the movie. If the movie is about two, so people are saying like the two characters are like gay or something like that, but it's based off of another movie about a 14-year-old and like a 27-year-old.
Oh yeah,
like,
Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not really based off that.
It's
as much.
not. It's just controversial.
It shares a
It's-
lot of similar elements. Although, political feelings aside, Call Me by Your Name is a great movie.
Oh, it is absolutely.
And some of the weird. There's a lot. It's not. You're not supposed to root for the 27 and 14-year-old, obviously.
Yeah.
So people are like, why would you watch this movie with pedophilia in it? Like, that's kind of the point of the movie, is that you're not supposed to root for them.
Exactly.
But anyway, it's. I loved Luca.
I thought Luca was fun.
I think Luca's great because I'm Italian. This is like a very Italian-esque movie.
He saw pasta and was like, oh.
Yeah. No, I saw them make pasta.
Yeah,
no,
he's-
what I did was I
Oh,
made
gosh.
pasta before I watched it.
Can I share a story?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is us three last semester. We went to Cole.
I know what you're about to say.
And Cole all semester, because like, so I used to work in restaurants, and my dad is a chef, so like I kind of know my way around the kitchen.
He
a little
does.
bit. And he's like, you should come to my house and like make food for me. And I'm like, okay. So and Alex had just gotten out of quarantine, so like we invited him, and we had a night where I went all out. We got sausage, garlic, spinach, and I was gonna make this awesome pasta dish. We get there. I make the dish. He has 2 bites of it, says it's good, and then goes and microwaves red sauce or just marinara sauce and buttered noodles.
Now,
and
let
eats
me-
a whole bowl of that.
Let me just say, this pasta was fantastic.
Thank
like,
you.
genuinely, probably the best pasta dish I've ever had. It was so good.
Also, you made the garlic bread.
I did make the garlic bread.
But Cole isn't afraid of cheese and bread.
He's afraid
he
of
saw the
vegetables.
orange sauce and went,
He saw orange sauce and he saw vegetables. He's like, oh, vegetables.
vegetables.
I don't like those.
Vegetables. Bird.
Bird.
No, but honestly, Luca's a great movie, and honestly,
See, look how he's avoiding the topic of the fact that
I
he won't
am.
eat anything other than chicken tenders and like mac and cheese.
Cole, what'd you have for dinner tonight, bud?
I had pizza.
What were the options again?
Pizza, fries, turkey burger,
Chicken.
Nah,
fried
no, the chicken romano.
mushrooms.
chicken.
Uh,
Oh, there was mushrooms?
Yeah,
There was a lot of things. You only got pizza.
and for
fries.
lunch, let's just say he had a bowl of pasta with pepper on it.
Yeah, it was buttered noodles with salt and pepper. How old are you, Cole?
I'm 20.
Yeah. That's a 4-year-old's dish. Actually, no, wait. My sister's 4, and I can attest she puts cheese on her noodles. Sorry. Back to the topic. Luca was a great movie.
Luca's a great movie.
I showed it to my students this summer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We had a rainy day. So for those of you who don't know, which would be all of you because I haven't shared this in the podcast, I had an internship in New Jersey where I worked with students all summer. And for 2 to 3 hours a day, we had to be on the beach. It was called Beach Time. And it rained, so Beach Time was moved inside. And so we put on the bridge projector. We put on Luca because it was free on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. There isn't many Pixar movies I don't enjoy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Aside from The Good Dinosaur.
I
know that
don't
this
like
one,
The Good Dinosaur.
This one's got a weird feeling about Ratatouille.
No, okay, both of you
No,
shut up.
not
We're
doing-
going on this.
We're not
No,
I don't
no,
wanna
no.
waste time on
No,
this.
we're not wasting time. We're talking about movies. Ratatouille sucks.
It's a great movie.
Ratatouille
a
sucks.
great
It is a
movie.
garbage movie.
No.
It is a garbage movie for
No.
garbage people.
No, it's a great movie.
It's a
No,
garbage
it's a
movie.
great movie.
Garbage movie for garbage people.
Well, I'm
Okay,
not a garbage
anyways,
person.
let's talk about a good movie. Luca.
Yeah.
I hope. I know they don't do this a lot with Pixar movies, except for Toy Story.
Yeah.
But I hope they come out with a sequel for Luca.
Yeah, but where would you go with it?
Yeah,
Like,
they
I don't
kind of already
know.
told us. I mean, there's a possibility for
There's a
sequel when they're in the
possibility,
school or
and-
whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't see them doing that.
But they kind of did that at the after credits a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I think
wouldn't-
it's.
you
I think
wouldn't-
wanting sequels is not gonna be great for. I mean, Pixar knows how to do a sequel. Monsters University was good. I
It was a
enjoyed that.
sequel prequel or
Mhm.
prequel sequel, and that was great. I
It's
think,
just called a prequel.
yeah, I think Monsters University is better than Monster Inc.
I disagree wholeheartedly with that statement, but they're both very good.
oh, you think Monsters University is better than Monsters?
They're both great
Yes,
movies, but
absolutely.
Monsters Inc. is way better.
No, I can agree. Both are good movies. Monsters
by
Inc. is a
far.
classic. Like,
But anyway, we said the movie of the summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
yes,
So let's recap that. I said Nobody. You said
Suicide Squad.
the.
The Suicide
Can't forget
Squad.
that three-letter word.
Right.
It equates for about 45% on Rotten Tomatoes difference.
Look,
Mm.
everybody's going to forget about the other Suicide Squad.
No, people are gonna remember Jared Leto's Joker. Actually, no, they might forget that too because of the Snyder Cut. He was really good in the Snyder
he
Cut.
was
He
very
was.
good in Snyder Cut.
Okay.
And then mine was Luca.
Yours was Luca.
Yes.
All
I
right.
love Luca.
We're gonna take a break. Be right back.
Right.
Yep.
All right, we're back. So we're going to move on from favorite movie to favorite album.
Ooh.
We got a lot of music people in this group. I know
Yeah.
I'm a music major. Cole, he really likes music. Tyler, big fan of music.
I have records.
This dude's got a 2,000 song playlist on Spotify. How long?
2,193.
A
It's
lot.
137 hours.
Holy
You ever
crap.
seen the movie? 137 hours?
No.
Is that how many hours? It's gotta be. You know what I'm talking about? That movie?
Yeah. It's
No.
isn't that the longest movie ever
No.
shown in theaters?
No.
Then what is it then?
I don't know what the longest. Okay, well, Cole, you look up the longest movie ever shown in theaters.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look.
they're
up
doing
137.
research.
If you start talking about your album, we'll get back to this.
Okay, I have a couple because this is albums are something I try and keep up on. Like I've listened to a few, and I think I've got two that I would say. First of all, I cannot remember the name of it. I really liked Lord's new album. I do not remember what the name of it is
Clearly
for the
not enough to
life
remember the
of
name.
me. Well, no, I listened to it once on the way up, and I didn't really look at the title. I was like, oh, I heard Lord dropped a new album. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, 127 hours is the one with the dude in the boulder.
127 hours.
For our audio listeners, we're showing. I can literally just edit that in.
James Franco.
James Franco,
Franco!
the one that the dude
Cuts
got
his
stuck
own
in an
arm
arm,
off.
like he had to cut his arm off.
127 hours. And did you find what the longest movie ever shown in theaters was?
You could have.
You know, the only job that I asked you to do.
No.
Okay.
job.
Continue talking about your
So,
albums. I'll look that up now too.
I
Apparently
really
don't
liked.
Google.
I don't know. I just liked the emotion behind it. Like very different feeling from Melodrama, which was her last one, which was also a fantastic album. You can tell she's happier in this one, which it's cool to see the development of a person in the album. Like you can tell that what she is playing is how she really feels.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to see that much like personality and soul into it. Also, I am a sucker for acoustic guitar. I mean, you see my shirt.
I mean, it's not acoustic.
I can't even
but-
get it there. It's still a guitar. For
Yeah,
people
it's
listening to
true.
audio, I am wearing a shirt with a big old guitar on it. So I'm a fan of guitar. It's my first instrument I ever learned. So when I hear acoustic guitar, I'm like, ooh, something I can play.
Got it.
What? Okay, what is
The
it?
longest American movie to play in theaters
Is-
Uh-huh.
was Cleopatra from 1963, clocking in at 4 hours and 8 minutes.
All right.
Clearly, they didn't show the Lord of the Rings extended editions in theaters.
Oh,
'cause
no,
those
they're
are-
insane.
I'm pretty sure Two Towers reaches 5 hours.
It
Really?
does. Dude, one time, we were at a party for back when I was in high school for
Yeah.
a soccer team. We watched all 3 of the extended cuts in a row.
They're great. They're great.
They're great movies.
Bathroom breaks?
Yeah, obviously.
No.
No,
You were not
you pee in
allowed.
a funnel.
You don't pee till we get to Mordor.
But
that's
it
fair.
was so fun. That
Yeah.
anyway. I really liked Lord's new album. I just enjoyed it. Second, and this dropped 4
Yeah.
days ago.
Yeah, like this week.
Take a wild guess what it is. It's Donda. It was Donda.
The new
Donda.
Kanye album.
I knew Kanye album.
Conda.
Conda.
No. Yeah, I like it for a lot of the reasons I like Lord's new album, but for like a different style. I've always said Kanye is one of the best ambiance artists
I like
in
Jesus
the game.
Walks. Graduation's one of the best hip hop albums ever made.
Graduation, like he's had so many hits, like Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which I also listened to recently and is
Isn't that
probably
one he
my
released
favorite hip hop
before
album.
Donda?
No, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was like 2011.
That's an oldie.
It's older, but it's
like 10 years old.
fantastic.
It's crazy.
All right, I went second last time, so Cole, you want to take it with your album this summer?
So I have two. One is an album. One is like gonna be an album. So
if you,
first,
if you 1 second,
yes.
if you say Red Hot Chili Peppers,
I'm not. Here's the
freak
thing.
out.
That didn't come out yet.
because it didn't come out yet.
It didn't come
We've
out
been talking
yet.
about it all. I mean, I'm excited. I'm as excited as anyone else is for a Red Hot Chili Peppers album.
Yeah,
However,
so
you
John
cannot pick it.
I'm
as
not.
album this summer if it didn't come out yet.
I know.
Let's just lay the.
It's gonna
rules
come out
down.
next summer, and when we talk about it next semester, that's gonna be it.
Well, next
Whenever that
semester
happens.
won't be summer. Next semester will be spring. It's how semester.
Or maybe it'll come out in spring. I don't know. Whatever they
we'll
think.
talk about it when it comes out.
Anyways,
Yeah.
for me, it would be Scaled and Icy by 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots is great.
It's a. Okay. We both love 21 Pilots, me and Alex. I know that. However, we were both very disappointed in Scaled and Icy overall.
Well, I didn't really have an album to pick, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll choose Scaled and Icy.
So you picked
I'm
the
just
one-
being honest.
It's the only album he actually listened
So
to.
he listened to one album and one not album. We don't know what that is yet.
Yeah, what's the non-album?
What's not?
It's like
album?
it's Bruno Mars.
Is it the and the drummer? Or
Yeah.
whatever? They,
Oh,
they
I saw
haven't
that
they haven't
drop.
done an album yet, have they? Or
No, they haven't.
is it an EP or is it just a couple songs?
It's like 2 songs though now.
So they haven't released the album yet. They've
So
only
it's
released
Leave the Door
singles.
Open. I think is very groovy.
Yeah.
And then Skate, I honestly think is super groovy too.
I think they were gonna release an album.
Bruno Mars is just a great album.
No, I
artist.
love
like,
Bruno Mars. He's great.
Bruno Mars is such a strong artist.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had the 3 popular albums that everyone already knows about. Now,
Time for
my
the underground
choice.
one.
I wouldn't even call it underground as much as just like no 20-year-old is listening to this,
Yeah,
or I guess 21 now.
maybe.
So the band is called Modest Mouse, and the album is called The Golden Casket. I know, very uplifting. So Modest Mouse hadn't released an album. I want to say like I have it all listed here, and like it's been a few years.
Double digit.
No, I don't think it had been double digits. If we're doing album, like, I was gonna pick an album that came out last year as my album of the year, but like it came out last year, and that wasn't Modest Mouse. That was Bright Eyes.
Okay, that's right.
And that was Down the Weeds Where the World Once Was. I have it on vinyl over there.
Sweet.
But no, The Golden Casket came out this year, and the one before it was called Strangers to Ourselves in 2015. So it had been
That's 6 years.
6 years since
6
our last
years.
album.
That's a decent chunk of
It's a
time.
decent
though.
amount
I mean,
of time, and that was this thing that had Lampshades on Fire, just like their lead thing for that. That's all over the radio. However, I mean, for copyright purposes, I'm not going to play this song. But is there a way to like mute the audio real quick?
so for
So
those,
that was the song that they sang. So you know that band.
so we were just grooving.
Yeah, we were grooving.
So I played them. The song's called "Float On," and it was a really big radio hit a few years ago. And by a few, I mean I think that was like 2000. That was a long 2004.
Wow.
But that song was really big from like 2004 to about 2008. So like that song was all over my childhood. I don't know about you guys. That particular one.
My childhood was mostly Linkin Park.
My dad
Oh,
grew up.
Linkin Park.
My dad kind of grew. Well, I grew up with my dad putting Modest Mouse on in the house, and their newest album came out this year, and it's got a lot of really good songs on it, and it kind of deals a lot with like his former drug addiction as well as like him trying to raise his daughter now that he's not all caught up in drugs.
Yeah.
Which is something that's really cool because I've kind of seen that happening at home with my dad. So kind of putting 2 and 2 together, and my dad loves this album, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, again, this one came out last year. It's a really good album, although it's not getting a lot of
A lot of love.
love. It's Pearl Jam's Retrograde.
Oh,
It's the new Pearl Jam album. And it's just because it's a good album, but unlike most bands who like will release good songs but not good albums,
Yeah.
this album has the opposite problem. It's an amazing album all the way through, but I can't pick a single song to just be like, I will listen to that song only.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Really?
However, the reason I want to say that is because I'm actually going to a music festival in about 2 weeks' time.
And you're gonna go see them.
Pearl Jam's headlining, and it's going to be Pearl Jam, Smashing Pumpkins, Annie DeFranco, Lord Huron, a bunch of other people. Cole has a really good habit of just
I was just about to comment
Yeah.
on that. I love cool sound effects of freaking Minecraft villager type beat.
No,
Hmm.
but yeah. So my album of the summer is Modest Mouse, Golden Casket. That's it. That's where I'm going.
Okay, my big problem is like I tend to listen to specific songs, but not albums. Like
Do you have a song of the summer?
not one that came out this year. If-
All right. What's your most listened to? Oh, that's a good idea. Do we all have Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Go and do they still do the thing where it's your most played song?
Yes.
Yes.
Here, excuse me.
How do you find that?
I gotta go get my phone. It's somewhere.
Uniquely you on repeat. Songs you listen to. Songs you love right now. See, it's funny because my song, like, it's a playlist for some reason. It doesn't show you your most played song. But
What'd you go to look for it?
I went down to the, on repeat. It's the
On
songs you
repeat.
love right now. So it's a bunch of songs that I've been playing all summer. Funny enough, My Lighthouse by Ring Collective is on there.
Oh, that's a good song.
Because I was leading a youth group with 4 other people, and one of the songs the students all loved was My Lighthouse. Do you guys know the dance to My Lighthouse?
Yeah.
This is the My Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
We don't want to get copyrighted, so we're just...
That's
that
a great
one.
song. We need to talk about. Okay, oh no, we're not skipping that. Year 3000 by the Jonas Brothers.
Was also for youth.
That is a great song.
You know it's not originally by them, right? It's a cover.
What? Yeah.
It was actually by the band Busted, who Jonas Brothers actually brought on tour with
Oh,
them
that's
last
dope.
year.
They were busted.
Dust Bowl Dance, Mumford and Sons.
Ooh.
But one I've actually been really getting into is Fast Car by Tracy Chapman.
Ooh.
Cole actually walked in the other day
I love that.
while that was playing.
It's a great song.
Yeah, that's my most played songs.
Well, if I can take the floor for a little bit,
Do it.
there is a newer band coming out. It's called Lovejoy. That I really enjoyed their first EP. It's headed by a guy named Wilbur Soot, who originally was from the Minecraft community, and he's had a lot of experience in music. He has a full solo album, which I think is excellent. Tyler's giving me a look. What's up with the look?
Album of the summer,
Album of the summer.
Sour.
So, yo, we forgot. How do we not talk about sour? Okay, we're going into
All
sour.
right,
we're going
one
into sour
second.
afterward. Let me talk
Yeah,
about.
talk about your
let me
thing.
talk
Talk
about.
about your thing
Love-
first, then things will
Let me
get
talk about Lovejoy.
My album is still
what's
Modest
the-
Mouse. It's
What's the
just Sour is really
EP's
good.
name? Hold on. Let me turn off my volume. Make sure I'm not going to get boinked by copyright. Boink is a new. That's a great word. It's called Are You All Right? And it's a very good EP. 4 songs, 4 very good songs. You can tell they're newer. I mean, like they're kind of testing grounds, kind of see what they are. But it's just a fun EP. It's seriously, I'd recommend you guys both go listen to it. I know when I say Minecraft YouTuber, that's not the most like
That's not the
welcoming
most-
thing.
yeah.
But seriously, it's a
Especially
great
since
EP.
Minecraft YouTubers have been going downhill.
I do have a song of the summer real quick. Although we both voiced our overall kind of disappointment in Scaled and Icy with 21 Pilots, song of the summer, Shy Away.
Yes.
Oh,
agreed.
Shy Away.
Shy Away is a
I was
bop of
actually
a
going to
song.
say that. Shy Away.
Also, song of the summer, Good For You, which leads us into
Yeah.
I love that song.
which is I mean, did you see that she gave credit to Paramore?
I did, yeah.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, well, because it's basically Misery Business with new lyrics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can give it album of the summer. However, I do think it's a strong contender. It's her first album, so it's a little choppy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, each song has like raw emotion in it, and I'll give her that. For someone who's only 18 to produce an album that awesome,
Oh, yeah. It's like
That's impressive.
it's like another Billie Eilish repeat.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
very different.
Very wildly
Sounding.
different.
Speaking of disappointing albums, Billie
Billie
Eilish,
Eilish.
had
Oh,
a
that-
disappointing album come out this summer.
Billie Eilish, that album had a great beginning, great ending, and then the most middle of all time.
Yeah.
Like I just like.
Well, it's the sophomore slump. A lot of bands fall into
There's
this.
one song I really liked from that.
A lot of bands fall into this sophomore slump, and their second album is not as good as their first album. It happens time and time and time again. For example, like one that I can think of most recently. What is it? I'm thinking of. I just came. Well, I mean, obviously Billie Eilish. Okay. So the Killers, the band The Killers. This wasn't recent, but they're. You know the album Hot Fuss? It's got Mr. Brightside,
Yeah.
Smile Like You Mean It, a bunch of like very popular songs.
Yeah.
Can you even name their second album?
No.
It's called Sam's Town. But it's also a very good album, but it just doesn't live up to the hype of the first one. And
That is our neighbors.
it's our roommate or our section mates.
And
And
they
they
were
were
roommates.
Yeah.
But
Y'all are
even
fine.
even in Happier Than Ever, I liked a couple of songs. Happier Than Ever, Male Fantasy, NDA. Haley's Comet's very good. But it's just a lot of these songs are so meh.
But to be fair, sometimes artists do great with like a second album. Like let's look at 21 Pilots, first it was Vessels, then Blurry Face came out.
Well, that's
That's-
unfortunately
Vessel's their
that's
first.
not round. Vessel's not their first album.
Now, I will say, I think that still applies. 21 Pilots' solo album is great, and I think Vessel is their best of their older stuff. And he's going to complain and say, no, it wasn't. There was one before that. Okay.
And there goes
It's still recording.
Still recording.
It's still recording. For our audio listeners, love you guys.
There we go.
My computer just decided to
Go to sleep?
Go
on
to
me.
sleep.
Oh, we're good though. I think it's probably kept. We were still recording though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's still recording. It's
We'll
not
just
gonna
cut that
stop.
part out later.
No, we'll keep it in.
Keep it in.
Let's
All
keep
right.
it in.
We're keeping it in. We're not cowards.
Not cowards.
Cowardly dog.
So I'm not going to disagree. They do have an album called Regional Best before self-titled, but considering you can't get that anywhere, it's not streaming anywhere. They don't sell it on CD, digital, anything. The only people who have Regional Best on CD or anything like that were people who got it when it came out, and that was like.
And now it's super rare.
And now it's super rare. It's very hard to get.
Yeah.
I would honestly say that Vessel. If we're going by Vessel being their sophomore album, then it's then yes, it's better than self-titled. Self-titled's really good.
I like self-titled. I think self-titled is a
Regional
little
Best
spotty.
is better than self-titled. And Regional
Yeah.
Best came out,
Yeah.
but all of the songs on Vessel are on Regional Best, or all the songs on Regional Best are on Vessel, except for like 2. And then there's
Don't
like,
you mean on self-titled?
no.
Oh, so they just made another album and then they remade Regional Best.
Yeah, Vessel is basically. I mean, if you listen to they have like on YouTube, you can listen to all of Regional Best.
Oh yeah, because Treason on Regional
Treason
Best.
is on Regional Best. So is the original Ode to Sleep. So is Hanging On to You. A bunch of like their big songs from Vessel are on Regional Best.
No.
But no, I have a list here of worst sophomore slumps in history. So we got Bush, sophomore. Bon Jovi's second album, Boston, Don't Look Back.
I've heard of none of these.
Wait.
The Clash, Give 'Em Enough Rope, came right after, like the biggest, The Clash, like
Yeah.
the album everyone thinks
Yep.
of. I think it's called The Clash. Depeche Mode, Franz Ferdinand, You Could Have Had Much Better. See, I know all of these, but I don't think any of you do. Either
No.
of you do. See, The Killers, Sam's Town,
Oh yep.
Linkin Park, Reanimation, Alanis Morissette. There's so many on here.
There's a lot, is what he's getting.
Yeah, there's a
at.
lot. And to be the Chili Peppers guy, first.
His one defining character trait is the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I
I have one too, but we're not talking about that yet.
Wait, why?
We'll get there.
This is interesting.
Okay, for Chili Peppers, it would be first came Blood Sugar Sex Magic, amazing album,
Yeah.
and then came out One Hot Minute, terrible album. They lost Frusciante as a
I don't
guitarist.
think it's terrible. I think it's
Name
worse.
one good song on there.
I can't.
My point.
Forward and right.
Actually, I'm about to prove you wrong.
Okay,
Yeah, but
go.
notice how we have to look it up before he can tell you.
Their single, they have. Actually, no, I can name 2.
Aeroplane,
That was one.
Deep Kick,
He doesn't have any of them,
No,
like, by the way.
Deep Kick is okay, but I wouldn't say it's my.
and Shallow Be That Game.
Oh no, the one song. It was a Kurt Cobain tribute. Frick, what's it called?
Okay, well, speaking of Kurt Cobain, here's another album thing. 20 records that prove that Sophomore Slump doesn't exist. I gotta feel I didn't make this list.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. It's Alternative Press.
Mm.
But like, I just was curious to see what's on it. Nevermind by Nirvana,
Yeah.
probably their best album.
Yes, agreed.
The Color and the Shape, the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
There's a lot of this. Oh, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance is so funny. God, I love their music. I think they're incredible artists. They're newer. When they've tried to come back in most recent years to do like feature tours, their singer is really bad, and like it's great.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but you can tell his voice is really.
He's been out of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His voice is great because he's been doing solo work too. It's just people don't really realize.
He can't keep that up for that long.
Well, he can. It's just I heard a recording of him in concert last year and I thought it was great. It's just that
I don't know.
he
Maybe
can't
I
jump around as much as he used to.
maybe
Yeah.
I just heard a bad
I
recording.
think you probably
I
heard
don't
about
know.
recording. He's still really good. I'll play you some of his solo stuff that came out 2 years ago.
The Office
It
is
still
still
sounds-
his solo stuff is good.
But there's new solo stuff that came out a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
There's a song called "Baby You're a Haunted House." There's other stuff too, but he's still got it. And part of me still hopes that because they're doing this reunion tour right now, they were doing it and then COVID called off, but I'm pretty sure they're going to reschedule it.
Yeah.
But because they're kind of doing this little reunion right now, and there's a lot going on in the world politically, I hope that they do another album just
Yeah.
out of the sick. Oh, Versus by Pearl Jam is a one on here. It's
Yeah.
a good one. It's a lot. I'm only going to the ones that like I think you guys would know.
Mm-hmm.
Does This Look Infected by Sum 41.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, snap! The best one.
What?
Riot. Paramore.
That
Oh,
was their
yeah!
second album?
Paramore's she was 18 when that came out. Their first album was Emergency.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't think it's called Emergency, but it has Emergency on it.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But no, out
Well-
of all of them, never mind. Yeah.
Okay, so if I
Any
got
colors in the shirt.
my song of the summer,
Yeah.
did not come out this summer. Came out in 2016. Is Eiley by Too Close to Touch. Discovered this through a TikTok of all things, and it is a kind of harder rock metal song about a guy essentially writing a letter to God about the death of his 3-year-old sister. And it's so
It's
good.
called All We Know Is Falling.
All We Know Is Falling.
That's the Paramore album that came out before Riot.
Back to what I
History by Tyler Lewis.
I like how you leaned like directly in front of me. It's like ignoring him.
Yeah.
But good
Nice.
shot.
Buckets.
Audio
Hey,
lis-
Ginger, can you give me Mountain Dew?
audio listeners, he just hit a sick shot of a water bottle into my
Cole, I'd
brother's
like to
hand.
apologize. Your name's not Ginger, it's Cole.
That's just his other
A
defining
nickname that I
character
do
trait.
want to start is G.
G?
G.
Sup G.
I don't like that.
Sup G. But
Let's
it's such an
10:26 and I'm cracking open a Mountain Dew.
Dude, I
he's
had
not
coffee,
sleeping tonight.
Not that dark.
Well, I
But-
already had a coffee.
Sam?
Ailey is so good, and I think it has the best bridge to chorus transition out of any song I've ever heard.
Wow.
It is
that's
such a
That's
powerful-
a bold statement.
Like, if you listen to that song and really get into the lyrics, I mean, hold on, I'm looking up the lyrics for this because it's killer.
And we're back.
All right,
Yeah.
I just pulled up the lyrics. All right, so end of the bridge, like one of the last lines of the bridge is, and what about my mother and my father? They lost a child and deep inside they wither. God, I'd do anything to ease the pain that ripped through the chest of my brothers that day.
Dang.
She was mine, she was mine. What did we do to make you take her from our lives? She was mine, she was mine. Oh God, oh what did we do?
Dang.
It is such a brutally honest, talking directly to God, and I can't. The only way I can phrase it realistically is him just going, "What the hell, man? Like, why?" And it is beautiful because
Now,
it's such
that
raw
sounds-
emotion.
That sounds good.
Go listen to the song, seriously.
Dude, I will listen to the song tonight
I'll check
before
it
I go
out.
to bed.
I do have some lyrics.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll.
Oh my god.
Alright,
so-
So,
hold
hold on, story time.
Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
You know what story I'm about to tell?
Yeah, I don't. No, you go. Go
Okay,
ahead, I'll fill in.
so one time, we were having, and tell me if you want to tell this, Tyler, because it's
Yeah.
your story, but
I like everyone else telling my story.
Yeah.
we
so-
were Let me mute my phone real quick. We were
Notification.
there was it was like a coffee house sort of
Yeah.
thing going on at our school, and
Is there a way to put it up on here?
yeah, I can add it in.
Yeah.
But Tyler
fine. Right
did
there.
a dramatic reading of All Star
By Smash Mouth.
by Smash Mouth,
Which, if you haven't caught on, was what I just read.
and I gotta say it was a work of art.
No, it was really
It's
funny.
pretty fun.
It was very nice.
Well, it was last minute too because I didn't. I did like an actual serious poem at the one before that,
Mm-hmm.
and the next one I kind of just didn't prepare one. I still want to get up on stage, flex my performance muscles.
Yeah, you should do that. Next coffee
But
shop.
I just, I felt called to do something, and I was sitting there. I think it was with
Call
Cole,
from
I was
God.
with Mike, and then we
Yeah,
were like,
you were with you was it you, me, Mike.
I was there.
Alex was performing when I came up
Right.
with this idea.
Was Cal with us too?
No, I don't
Maybe.
know.
I don't
Cal was there
remember.
when I performed,
Yeah.
but
all people that people listening don't know.
I don't know any of these.
Unless they
people.
watch it.
But this is the first video, so even if they watch it, they wouldn't have known these people.
Yeah.
The only people who know these people are people who go to school with us.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like people from our school who will watch this, please watch.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to dramatic reading
If
of
they're
All Star.
watching you say this, saying please watch isn't going to help them watch because they're already watching. If
Please
they're
watch. Please
this
watch,
is for
please.
you.
I get that you're like 40 minutes into this. Please watch.
Watch.
And
Please
and
watch.
like, comment, and subscribe.
See, they hit that bell notification. I hate that.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I just decided to go up there and perform. And like to this day, I will get students here at the school come up to me because I work at the coffee shop, and people will come up and be like, "Are you that guy that read All Star?" Like, yeah, and they're like, "That was dope, dude."
Isn't it
Oh,
on
man.
like your Insta?
It's on my Instagram. It's on my
Yeah.
TikTok too, just very
Oh,
far,
yeah, it
very
is.
far back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. Good times. Good
Alright.
times. Good
Um,
freshman year.
Yeah, music is dope.
Is that good for the music section?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So for the next part, we want to kind of introduce this whole fun idea to the podcast because we had fun talking about movies and music. That's what we love, and that's kind of why we do this podcast.
Yeah.
But to kind of make it more interesting, we're going to start doing like trivia or games, and the loser of each game has a punishment. The issue with our game of the day today is that it's trivia, and someone has to read the questions. So instead of just picking somebody who doesn't have to face the punishment without losing,
Yeah.
we're going to roll a die,
On my phone.
and it's 1 through 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
5, 6.
I'm 1-2.
I'm 3-4.
And I'm 5, 6. So if it
Yeah.
lands on any of those numbers, you are reading the
We're-
questions.
So are we gonna do like two?
Yeah.
Two
No,
rolls?
we're just
No,
one
one roll.
roll. The
All
one
right.
who it lands on is reading the questions.
Oh, okay.
All
Go.
right, pull up to the mic.
Put up to the mic.
3, 2, 1. 5.
5.
I'm reading the questions.
All right,
Okay.
and take a screenshot of that so I can put it up on. Beautiful. Sweet.
Beautiful.
All right, and we're gonna get some questions.
Okay.
Okay. So
We switch seats.
we switch seats since I'm reading the questions. I'm going to be in the middle. I'm going to also introduce the punishment. So, in honor of Shang-Chi coming out tomorrow, today's trivia is Marvel themed. All right?
Yeah.
We're building a team.
Yeah.
Consider me White Nick Fury. Or sexier Black Widow. But the loser has to drink a spoonful of this hot sauce.
Spoon.
Voodoo Reaper. It's from Pepper Palace in Myrtle Beach. And it has a Scoville unit reading of 1.2 million. And just to put that into context, a habanero pepper is anywhere from 100,000 to 350,000. This is approximately 3 to 4 times hotter than that. If it's the 100,000, then it's like 10 times hotter. So
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
pretty much.
We're not gonna be feeling great after.
Good on you, Alex.
Well, only one who, only the person who loses.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of came to the consensus that we're gonna do 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. So first question.
Are we doing like
Uh,
A, B, C, or are we doing like?
No, for these ones, you have to. It's the answer. It's not
Okay.
an ABC thing.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta write out the answer.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
What was the first Iron Man movie, or what year was the first Iron Man movie released, kicking off the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I want the year. The year of our Lord, what?
I'm flipping between two.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, you got to each put one down, and then we're gonna show the camera, and you're gonna say your answers. This kind of prevents the whole. We're doing the sticky note thing because it prevents cheating.
Mhm.
Because if we were just say your answers, you could easily both say the same answer just because you hear the other guy starting that answer.
Right.
By writing it down, it eliminates that issue. So you have an answer written down, right?
Yep.
I have an answer written
So you
down.
written down one?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So Alex, what's your answer?
My answer is 2009.
Your answer is
2007.
the answer is 2008. You were both wrong.
Oh.
So we're doing first to 10 correct wins.
Okay.
So neither of you have a point on the board.
So it was 2009. Okay.
This one's an easy one. Although I am expecting spelling.
Okay.
Errors.
What is the name of Thor's hammer? And how do you spell it? Yeah. What are our thoughts on the Thor movies? I think the
First one was good. Second one was
Terrible.
not good. Third one was the best.
Great.
third one's amazing. I think third one's like up there with top 5 Marvel movies for me.
I'd go top 10, but yeah.
I'd say
I'd
top
go,
10.
I'd go top 5.
Well, if I thought it out, it might be top 5.
Maybe. Same.
It's definitely one of the funniest.
Do I have to do like squiggles above the letters?
What?
Are there any squiggles above the letters?
No.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna say the answers,
Mm-hmm.
and if so, like say one of you has the correct answer and the spelling's wrong,
Mm-hmm.
I'll still give you the point if the other person has the wrong answer. But if you both have the name of the hammer correctly,
Mm-hmm.
then it comes down to spelling.
Okay.
What?
All right. Cole, what's your answer?
Milner.
Mjolnir, what's your answer?
Mjolnir.
Okay, now spell it. Starting with Alex.
MJOLNIR.
Okay, how did you spell it?
MELNEIR.
Alex gets the point.
Did I spell it right?
Yeah, it was.
Wow!
Did you? Start again.
MJOLNIR.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, wow. Go
Okay.
me!
So Alex, you had the first point on the board. All right. What is Captain America's shield made out of? What element? Very, very popular Marvel element.
Uh-huh.
Tell me when you have your answer.
I got it.
Got your answers?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Alex.
Vibranium.
Cole.
Vibranium.
All right, you both have it written down. Yep.
Does spelling count?
No, this one's not hard
So
to spell.
you're at 2. You're at 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Keep your own scores because I know we'll have them on the video
Yep.
editing thing, but currently we just have your sticky notes.
Yeah.
All right. In The Incredible Hulk,
Mm.
what does Tony tell Thaddeus Ross at the end of the film?
Ooh.
In the end credit scene, when Tony walks into the bar and Ross is sitting there at the bar, what does he tell him?
I have no idea.
I'll give you a hint. It's very similar to what Nick Fury tells him in the end credits of Iron Man.
I have no idea, dude. I've never seen this.
Guess.
I guessed.
Okay, I'll tell you, it is not, I like your beard, or anything about his appearance.
Yeah.
The answer, let's see, it's
I know, I
Cole.
know.
What do you think you
I
got?
said we're building a team.
Okay.
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. is your
I'm
thing?
wrong.
I'm going to give this one to Cole, because it's actually, Tony tells him that they're putting a team together.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 2 and 2.
Okay.
Who is Peter Parker's best friend? And so this Peter Parker, this before you write your answer down, this is MCU trivia.
Okay.
So I do want to be clear, I'm not talking about the Tobey Maguire movies or the Andrew Garfield movies. I'm talking specifically Homecoming and No Way Home.
Yeah.
Not No Way Home, because that hasn't come out yet. Homecoming and Far From Home. What is the name of his best friend in that movie? Those movies.
Mhm.
Do you guys have your answers?
Yes.
Call your answer.
Give me a second. My ink is just not working. Now it's working. Okay, go.
All right. What did you say?
I honestly forgot his name. I said
What?
Jay.
Jay? No, what'd you say?
Ned.
It is
Ned.
Ned. 3 for Alex.
2 for
2
me.
for Cole.
I'm the Spider-Man guy.
What country are Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver from?
Oh.
Also, I don't know if I should give a hint because I might actually give it away.
No.
I'll tell you the hint after you guys say your answers, even though that won't help you at all.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, 'cause it's them.
Mm-hmm. You got your answers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole, what do you say?
Russia.
Russia.
Russia, but I might be wrong.
You're both wrong. It's Sokovia.
Okay,
The
Sokovia.
fictional country meant to mirror Russia. However, it is responsible for a lot of things happening in the MCU through the document known as the Sokovia Accords, which leads to everything that happens in Civil War, which leads to them being on different sides during during Infinity War and everything, and then eventually Iron Man dies.
Because if
Yep.
they called it Russia, they would have been in trouble.
Because they basically blew up.
What
Sokovia.
about half a point?
No, because it's
No.
not the same country.
And I'm
All right.
tallied. I don't know what to do half a tally.
Here we go. This one's fun because it references a movie that I know a lot of Marvel fans don't like as much.
Yeah.
I don't have a big issue with it. A lot of people don't like it.
Okay.
The Flurkins are a race of extremely dangerous aliens that resemble what? The Flurkins in the movie Captain Marvel resemble what?
Flurkins. Wait, what's the name?
It's, the Flurkins.
Flurkin.
It's a dangerous alien species that disguises itself as a certain thing. And in the movie, you see this. And what is that thing is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
All right, Alex, what'd you say?
They disguised themselves as people.
What did you say?
Cat.
So, Cole is correct.
What?
It's the cat. It's the little cat. the
Oh,
alien-
it's the little cat
right.
that scratches his
Yeah,
eye?
you're
Oh,
think-
yes!
You're thinking scrolls.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
thinking
Skrulls.
scrolls. No, first I was thinking scrolls. I'm like, wait, no. And
Yeah.
you said flurkins. Fleur,
Flurkin.
furry. Eh.
So you just guessed, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a cat, actually. So it's, what's the score now? 3 to
3
3 to 3.
3.
So there's
Alright.
3 questions next.
Yeah.
What if it comes to a tiebreaker?
Then it comes to a tiebreaker. I don't know. Before becoming Vision, what is the name of Iron Man's AI butler?
Judging by Cole's reaction, it's about to be 4-3.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. You got your answers?
Yep.
Alex.
Jarvis.
Jarvis, that's what it was. No.
So I'm guessing you didn't put Garth.
Yeah, I said IDK.
You actually put down I don't know as your answer?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. It is Jarvis, so it's 4-3. And a question that kind of rolls right off the tongue after that one. What's the name of the helpful AI Tony Stark invented to replace Jarvis?
Oh,
So
crap.
it's the butler the AI butler that he has after Jarvis becomes Vision.
Okay. I'm just winging it.
I'll give you a hint.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun because it's like it's a day of the week.
Oh.
I'll
Oh,
do-
yeah.
Give it a day. I may have just given you the answer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
What is it?
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Yay!
So I'll give you both the point for that. even
1,
though
2, 3, 4. He's got 5.
I'm at 5.
So pretty much
5-4.
this determines who wins.
No, 5-4. We're going to 10.
Oh, we're
There
going
are
to
more
10.
questions. I think there are more questions on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This one's easy. What is the real name of Black Panther? Spelling counts. What is Black Panther's name? If you don't get this, especially because we just watched the What If episode on it, on his name, and they didn't use the Black Panther in that episode. Is there any of my Mountain Dew left? There's a lot.
He just got so excited.
I love Mountain Dew. Not as much as Dr. Pepper, but Dr. Pepper wasn't on sale, and that was. Therefore, it tastes better. All right, you guys got your answers?
Yeah.
Alrighty, starting with Cole.
T'Challa.
Alex?
T'Challa.
It's T'Challa.
T'Challa. I knew it would start with a T.
Did you get the spelling correctly?
T''Chala.
2 L's, but I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I went between 1 and 2.
Just because he said T'Chara.
If you see here, I had a second L, but then I scratched it out at the last
You did.
minute.
You did. Alright.
1, 2, 3.
So this one's a 2-point question.
Okay.
You have a possibility of getting 1 point or 2 points.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay? What superhero
Mhm.
has an actual exhibit in a museum in the in a major museum in the United States? The second part of that question is which museum? Which superhero is in this? It has an exhibit in the museum, and what museum is it?
I'm winging it.
Keep in mind, it's Marvel questions, so it's not going to be Batman or Superman or any of those people.
That'd be too easy.
That would be really funny. I would have deserved a point.
You also got to write down the museum it's in.
I know, I have no idea.
Dude.
Just think of the most famous museum.
I don't know that many museums.
The most famous American museum.
That does not help.
There was a battle at this one in a movie.
Buddy, you're not gonna help me.
When
No.
you find out what it is, you'll freak out if you didn't guess this. All right, we have our answers.
Yep.
Do we at least have the superhero part?
Yes.
Alex.
Captain America.
Captain America.
You do have that. You do have that. So you each only get 1 point because neither of you have the correct museum. You have the Museum of
America.
you have the Museum of
What was the
America,
most generic name?
and you have
New York.
the-
Just has like
Just the whole state.
just New York, not even the New York Museum. It's the Smithsonian.
Smithsonian.
Oh, God.
The Smithsonian has an exhibit on Captain America.
Okay.
All right, so it's 7 to
5.
1, 2,
5.
3, 4. Yeah.
All right.
And find a way to write these answers out to use this last paper.
About which city do Hawkeye and Black Widow often reminisce? This was talked about in the new Black Widow movie, but it was also first mentioned in Avengers 2012. It's the name of a city. Actually, is it a city or... Yeah, it's a city that they often talk about. I'm not going to go for spelling if you can just tell me the name of the place.
Is it an American city?
It is not.
Okay.
American City. I can't believe you guys don't get this. It's like one of the most well-known Marvel like Easter egg things that they talk about. Every time Black Widow and Hawkeye are together, they say something about it, and then they paid it off in Black Widow.
No idea. I'm just going for it.
So you don't even know. You're just gonna put I don't know.
No, I'm actually no. I'm not
Got a
sure
guess?
the answer.
Yeah, I think I have a guess.
Okay, Cole.
Black Market.
It's not a town. What?
Venice.
It's Budapest.
Oh my
Budapest.
God! Yeah.
It's Budapest.
I mean, gosh.
So no points for either of you.
Okay.
And may God have mercy on your souls. Okay. Oh, that's a comic book one. Okay. What is the name of Thor's axe? So we talked about Mjolnir earlier. When Hela breaks Mjolnir, and in Endgame or in Infinity War, he gets a new hammer. No, it's not a hammer. It's a axe. I just said that. What is the name of his new axe? Write it down.
Got it.
I
I had at least the first half right.
Yeah. So far, Alex is taking the lead in this.
Yep. Don't remind me.
I would like to say I am glad that I got the questioning because I know all of these.
Yeah, no, we would be done.
But also, it's not really fair to put either of you up against me in trivia. Although we will hopefully eventually have one where I can win a challenge because we're keeping everything up to chance.
Yeah, no, we're like, movies are his thing. Red Hot Chili Peppers is Cole's.
And he is really. It went to sleep again.
It went to sleep again. I'm gonna
We're
wake it up
okay.
again.
We
We're
are
okay.
alive.
We are still going.
Okay. Yeah.
It's every 15 minutes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cole, you go first.
Stormbreaker.
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 All right, you each get a point for it. So it's 8 to
6.
6.
All right, 8 to 6 coming down. There's 2 more.
Yep.
2 more, really.
So this one is hard because I know for a fact all 3 of us are not really big fans of this particular Marvel movie.
This is either Captain Marvel or Dark World.
Well, keep in mind what I said earlier. I don't really have a problem with Captain Marvel.
So it's sort of Dark World.
Yes. Where do Lady Sif and Volstagg keep the Reality Stone after the Dark Elves tried to steal it?
Where? Who?
Who do they give it to? Who do they give the stone to after the end of Thor: The Dark World? I will tell you that it's an end credit scene. And it's a person that becomes more famous later on in another movie. It's not a hero.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a hero?
No, I'll give you that.
I think I got this.
I
I
don't.
know this guy has one of them.
Alrighty, do you guys have answers down?
Yes.
Alex,
The Collector.
who did you say?
Nothing.
Question mark. You gotta at least give an answer.
I don't know.
Name a villain off the top of your head.
The guy who frickin' Ultron cut off his arm?
Okay, no. It was the Collector.
Yes!
So it's 9 to 6.
9 to 6.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
I hope you're ready for hot sauce.
Yeah.
We have yogurt and milk, which
Oh.
might help at the end, but you do have to make it a solid, I'm gonna say 5 minutes before we give you anything.
Okay, that's something.
I'm trying not to give him an easy one.
Yeah, make me think.
Um,
Keep in mind, this is the movie series I watched. Like, growing up, my dad took me to, like, all of them. This was kind of like me and my dad and my brother thing. So
What is Hawkeye's wife's name?
What?
What is
That's
her?
really specific.
What is her name?
Have it, I think.
I know I'm wrong.
I'm
but-
about to see it. I have the answer.
I don't know.
Alrighty, what'd you say?
Alice.
What'd you say?
Sharon.
You're both wrong.
Yeah.
It's Laura.
Laura. Yeah, no, I knew I wasn't getting that.
Okay. This one. How many Marvel comics have been released as of 2009? So since 2009, how many Marvel comics have been released?
Like individual ones, or
Mhm.
how are we supposed to get
It's
this?
a set hard question. I think it's rounded because it is it's 1,000 something. It's not 1,000 something. It ends in the 3 zeros. I'll give you that. It's a number followed by 3 zeros.
Okay.
And because it is the final thing, I'm not going to give it to you unless it's exact.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
What'd you say?
5,000.
What'd you say?
300 or 3,000.
It's 32,000.
Yeah, we're off by a lot.
That counts comic question.
Who has directed the most MCU movies?
Oh God. Oh no, I don't remember director names. All right, you ready?
Yep.
James Gunn.
Okay. What
I
do you
don't know.
You gotta guess.
I don't know though.
My gosh, you don't understand the rules of this game.
I don't know.
I will say though that neither of you are correct though.
I know.
James Gunn has only done 2. The answer is the Russo brothers.
Russo
Russo brothers. I could not remember their
Because
name.
the Russo brothers did Winter Soldier, Civil War,
Endgame,
Infinity War, and Endgame.
I was
So
gonna
that's
say guy
4.
who directed Endgame, but I figured you wouldn't give me that.
I was not going to. This one goes back. So in the 90s,
Mm-hmm.
Marvel sold a bunch of characters to different studios.
Right.
Yes.
But there was one particular set of characters that they sold to avoid bankruptcy. You know, they sold. I will tell you, they sold Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They sold a bunch of other people. What is this group of superheroes that they sold to avoid bankruptcy?
Got it.
I don't. I actually.
What do you
have to
say?
guess. I said Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
You both got it.
Yep.
However, that brings Alex to 10,
Uh-huh.
which means
Yep.
our loser
Yeah.
and the person who has to drink has to drink
Woo!
a spoonful
Yep.
of Voodoo Reaper
Is
hot
Voodoo Reaper hot
sauce
sauce.
Yep.
is
my buddy Cole.
Cole.
Yep.
Oh man.
We're gonna pause it and get it all set up, and then we're good.
All right, so this is after the hot sauce. Didn't go exactly as planned. I'm gonna play a little bit right here.
Are you trying to avoid your lips?
He did in
Wow.
fact put it on. All right, so thank you all for watching the first episode of Dromality Season 2. We had a really fun time recording it. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next episode. See you guys.